Assalamu alaikum students. Hope you are doing good and safe at your homes. Considering this smoke condition, please don't go outside without wearing mask. And if you really want to go, then if it's really important to go outside, then go outside. Otherwise, be at home. As you know, we have started with the chapter unit number 4 and the lesson number 2. The topic is contribution of provinces in making of Pakistan. In the previous lectures, I have explained you about three provinces of Pakistan and its role, including Punjab, Sindh, and Balochistan. Today, I'll be discussing Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and its history. Khyber Pakhtunkhwa was earlier known as NWFP. The British deliberately keep this province backward. The British government didn't making any progress in the province, and it took control of the region around in 1857 and ruled until 1947 till Pakistan's independence. And in 1928, then our leader, Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, demanded reforms in NWFP, meaning that he wanted to have progress in the province and he wanted to have rights for the people of this province. Initially, it was known as KPK, but afterwards, its name changed into Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. So, meanwhile, we are studying it like as NWFP because at that time it was called as NWFP. So there was a very strong hold of congruence. And however, due to the efforts of Sardar Aurangzeb Khan, Muslim League conference was held in Abbottabad in 1939. And the Muslim League started the civil disobedience movement also in 1947. Likewise, in every province, students' role was very important in achieving this homeland. Students very participated in the activities organized by their leaders or as said by Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah. They were always with him. They understand his thinkings and want to apply what Quaid-e-Azam told them to do so. So, the students of Islamia College and Edward College were on the front line of the Pakistan movement. Whenever there were any marches going on, they were at the front. Due to these sacrifices and efforts, Congress lost control over the province and it became the part of Pakistan. Then in the history of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, very important events took place that we call it as timeline. So if we see the timeline of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, many events were highlighted. Among them, the first is Mujahideen movement. Sayyid Ahmad Shaheen, he struggled against Sikh Empire because Sikh Empire was the strongest when Ranjit Singh was the ruler of Punjab. Then British kept this province and took control over the region in 1849 after the War of Independence. And they fought with the people of KP, but British Army won it and ruled this region. Then the movement which was started by Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan, it was in 1929 and this movement played a very important role in the independence of Indo-Pak. Then another movement started which we call as civil disobedience movement. This movement was also against the British Raj and it started in 1930. The British government on the response of this movement, what they did, they started fire shooting on a march moving through Kissa Khawani Bazaar and many of the people lost their lives. Then after all these efforts doing by the people of KPK, it province got a status separate province, and it became the separate province in 1935. Then there was referendum took place in 1947, in which the people of the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa wanted to be the part of Pakistan. What is a referendum? Referendum is a way of voting when the parties are not able to decide about the region where it will be, who took over the control of this region. Then what happened is that ask to the people what people want, where people want to become the part of it. Like if they say they want to be the part of India, then this province might be included over there. But what people over there wanted was to the Muslims over there wanted to be the part of Pakistan, and it was very clear in the referendum, in the voting system in 1947. What happened afterwards? Refugees from Afghanistan. Many of the people, thousands of the migrants from Afghanistan came to Pakistan, came in this province, and KPK people helped Afghan brothers and sisters as good neighbors, and they supported them, they gave them their places, and to so that they can live along with them. Then restoration of peace. The restoration of peace in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa was a big challenge for the people and the government of KPK. Both the government and the people of KPK fought against terrorism in ex-tribal areas, that is FARDA, for a very long time, and finally brought peace and harmony to the province. So, here the question arises, what is terrorism? Terrorism basically is any violent action or threat or violent action to try to get people to change their mind. So in this area, FATA, there were many attacks were going on, and it was for a very long period of time. But finally, after making debates and after talking with the people, peace and harmony was brought to the province. And then its old name NWFP changed into Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. It was changed in nearly 2010. The Pakistani Senate confirmed the change of name to Khyber Pakhtunkhwa through the 18th Amendment to the Constitution of Pakistan. Then the merger of erstwhile FATA with Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. It was the area which was not to be the part of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa initially, but it was the greatest job done by the government of Pakistan, and in 2018 the ex-FATA merged into the province of KPK. Now the people of FATA have better facilities than ever. Now, in this lecture, let's talk about the role of minorities. Minorities are those people which are non Muslims. Their religion could be other than Islam, they could be Hindus, they could be Christians. So, minorities also played an important role in making of Pakistan. Christians leader tried to include whole Punjab, and the closest companion of Qaid-e-Azam was Joginder Nath, who belonged to Hindu community. He joined Muslim League for have equal implementation of minorities' right. And again, Christian S.P. Singh also supported Qaid-e-Azam. Muhammad Ali Jinnah and became the first speaker of the Punjab Assembly. So people from other religion was also wanted to be the part of Pakistan, because they knew that Qaid-e-Azam brought up with a very